This is your mortgage rate watch for Friday, December the 10th, and I'm Keith Akata with the Mortgage Reel. Right now in media, it's all about China. The People's Bank of China actually came out and they announced their numbers from year-over-year growth from last November. They have grown now at a 9.6% rate, and their exports have increased by a whopping 35% since last November. So the biggest thing here is inflation. We talked about it yesterday that they're going to announce that they could potentially raise and jump interest rates over the weekend. And unfortunately, that comes at the expense of the bond markets all over the world. So what's happening over the weekend could definitely impact right on Monday morning market opens in pushing bonds even lower. And then what that means definitely is that's going to increase the yields. And for homeowners out there, we're going to see most likely a higher rate opening on Monday. Another thing fueling the fire to interest rates potentially moving higher is S&P 500 is now testing a new high level. If it breaks this level and S&P 500 does move forward and higher, that does show the economy is in growth. And when the economy is in growth, unfortunately, that comes at the expense of the bond markets because that money moves from the bonds into the stock markets, pressuring interest rates again to move higher. Another thing to keep in mind is the S&P 500 has been looked at as one of the indicators of recovery in the economy in the United States. So if the S&P 500 continues this gain, it's looked at the economy is definitely on the right, moving in the right direction. Now, taking a look at the bond page, you'll see in the last 4 days, including today, that we have had a steep sell-off and we have no room to gain at this point. So at this point, it does seem that there's more room for interest rates to move higher than to move lower. So that's definitely a lock indicator for us. Make sure you're working with a lender that has a float down option like us so that in case you're in the loan, in the midst of it, and interest rates bottom out, then you can take advantage of that lower interest rate, secure the lower rate, and then move on and close your loan. Any other breaking news, we'll make sure to update our Twitter page. But other than that, we'll be back on Monday, and have a great weekend.